how we do it. It's like
Hello, we are back in here. So today our goal is to get the pole piece. We have this pole piece here that we will be placing at the center of the car. This is quite thick material, so we need to make it really nice place in the center of the car where the port starts and the enclosure ends. So we found out here, actually here is the measurements of the enclosure if you want to replicate this thing. So we planned to make about 50 centimeters in here, so we can fit two 18-inch subwoofers, and another 50 centimeters down there, so we can fit a nice big port. With this center piece here, we will be putting it into the center, of course, from floor to the roof, and we will be connecting the port into that piece. Now we measurement that the 50 centimeters for the subwoofers, we are using 45mm plywood here, and from there 50 centimeters will be enough for the subwoofers to be connected. Subwoofer will be actually down here is 45mm from here to up here, so our subwoofer will be placing at the bottom here, and then the other subwoofer will be around this section, so underneath this line will be the subwoofers and the ports. So it is as much as down as possible we can now get. Just because where the port is, the furthest corner from the port is the loudest bass. So port will be on the driver's side, and we will be measuring from the windshield here. So we put port down, so the pressure will build up in here rather than down there. So we are using this feature to get as loud as possible with the equipment we have here around. And one thing also, we are doing these bracings in the car so we can connect the enclosure into the car. There's a nice welding beam here, as you can see. That's why, because the car own body flexes quite much, so we are now welding when we have everything stripped down. We are welding now very nicely. Everything connected into the chassis of the car, and also adding a bracing up in the roof and on the side of the car. So everything, when we are burping, the car own resonant frequency will drop down. Actually, it will raise up enough so the frequency we are playing will not affect on the car that much. And one thing Nico is already doing here is we are adding these bracings. We are adding these bracings here, so we can, if the seam here will go break, we cannot fix it afterwards. So we are using these kind of flat material here and welding them down. So this will make it stronger, the seams very much stronger. And actually this beam is now on the wrong side. We will need to take this up like so, so we can get enough room for the enclosure. That's about it. We are almost getting much done here right now, and probably it will be a loud car. What do you think, Nico?
Yes.
Yes. Nico is a very fluent English speaker. Yes. Okay, so that's about it. We are continuing on our project, and we'll see you on the next video.